Hello, and welcome back to Wonderland Asylum. If it's your first time here, welcome to Wonderland Asylum. We're not back with one of our existing builds. We do, in fact, have a new build today. Yes, finally, from the folks over at Fanhome, we have Build the 1966 Batmobile. So yes, I knew I said I probably wouldn't do anything from Fanhome after the Ecto 1 scenario. I also said I wouldn't do any more 1/8 scale vehicles after the Ecto 1 because I felt there were times that didn't feel like you were doing very much and progress was pretty slow. But it's the 1966 Batmobile, who can resist? So, yes, this is the promotional leaflet. That is the 1966 Batmobile, based on a Lincoln Futura, I do believe. And it opens up into this absolutely magnificent poster, which I may have to find room for. Probably behind the Batmobile when I display her. But there you go. There are some of the features that the completed model is going to have. It's going to be 71 centimetres long. It features an opening trunk to access the mobile crime computer, a fire extinguisher, complete with a bat symbol, the Batphone, the emergency turn lever for reversing the direction of the car, the steering wheel which turns the front wheels, the detailed dashboard, and the bat scope which extends and rotates. You can also see it's got working lights which are activated with the bat remote control, a detailed engine which is revealed when the hood is open, an illuminated afterburner brought to life by special light and sound effects, and rocket launchers used as part of the anti-theft system. So yeah, looks absolutely magnificent. You can see there, quick Robin, to the Batmobile. Yes, magnificent. Adam West and Burt Ward. Fantastic. So obviously you get a magazine with each stage, which not only includes your instructions, but it has sort of information about the 1966 series, about the car itself, and just about Batman in general, and some of the Bat lore. And these are the free gifts that you get at the time of recording. Now, these may change, and obviously the model itself may go out of circulation, but at the moment, the first thing you get is a couple of posters, which look fantastic. Then you get a cap. Now, I do love a good cap. I don't wear them all that often, but yep. And it has a Batman, the red Batman symbol in the front. You then get a mug, and finally you get a license plate. Now, I have the Ecto 1 license plate on my wall, so it'll look very nice right beside it. And then, of course, we have the magazine for stage 1. Now, these are slightly smaller than the magazines I'm used to, but they don't have the hooks to put them into the ring binders. So, again, there we go. There's information about the Batmobile, all the contact information. The first article we have is actually about the Riddler. He was Batman and Robin's first TV foe. So it wasn't, in fact, the Joker. It was the Riddler in television. I believe he had 2 actors, if I remember correctly, played there originally. And then he was later played, I'm sure, by the guy that played Gomez Addams in the Addams Family. I could be wrong. Again, The Dark Knight Returns comic book edition. Batman in 1939. Because of course he didn't originally wear black. He wore grey with black detailing, which kind of, and the black even appeared kind of blue in the comic books because of the highlights. Again, Detective Comics, Batman. And then we're on to the parts. So without further ado, let's have a look at what you get in stage 1 of Build the 1966 Batmobile. So here we have the parts for stage 1. Now, in true 1/8 scale vehicle fashion, we start with the bonnet. Now, you'll find that with the 1/8 scale vehicles, you tend to start with either the bonnet or the grille or something easily recognisable so that people will see it on the shelf and go, "Oh!" And yeah, you also get the Batphone, and you do get a screwdriver. I'm going to be using my own, as usual. But yeah, if you don't have a screwdriver, it's always handy. But without further ado, let's get this box open. Holy jump cut, Batman! I'm sorry, I really am. But yeah, so there you can see we have the bonnet. It looks absolutely magnificent. It really, really does. It's all shiny, and I'm about to put my horrible fingerprints all over it. So yeah, you might want to get yourself a microfiber cloth or something just to kind of keep that looking as beautiful as it does now. We also have a plastic frame looking like that. We have a bag of AM screws. We do, as I say, have a screwdriver, which I will put with my collection of partwork screwdrivers that never get used. And we have the parts for the Batphone, which is also pretty cool. Again, it's one of these things that these bits aren't going to be used for, I would imagine, rather a long time. So yeah, the Batphone, I would advise you to get yourself a little storage box or something just to keep these bits safe until we need them. I may actually keep this tray to keep the bonnet in, just to save it from getting scratched. So the first thing we're doing is very gently, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this over to set the bonnet on while I'm working on it, just to save it getting scratched on my cutting mat, because my mat is a nice material but it does have some super glue stuck on it as of now. And then all we're doing is lining this plastic piece up with all those screw holes and screwing it in with a lot of AM screws. 8, 10 AM screws, I think, by the look of it. Again, they do tend to give you an extra one in these part works, which is handy in case you drop one and lose it to the floor monster. But now, some people will use oils or lubricants to drive the screws in. I'll tell you if you need to or not. Nah, these screws go in relatively easily. It does help if there's paint in the holes to just use a little bit of lubricant such as 3-in-1 oil. I have in the past for the Ecto 1 when I was doing the engine. I used WD-40 to make it a bit easier to drive the screws in. Yeah. These go in not too badly at all. Yep, I'll put another one in. Again, as you would do if you were working on your car, you don't put them all in on one side in case you've not quite lined one side up properly, and then it ends up not being incorrect. But yeah, these are going in quite nicely, so I'll get the rest of these screws in and I'll be back in just a second. Holy sore hand! Yeah, that's them all in, and that looks just like that. And that is the bonnet. She is stunning, absolutely beautiful, and obviously very, very iconic for the Batmobile too. Fantastic. And next, and finally, all we're doing is taking the Batphone with the little cord detail there. Again, looking very iconic. And we're just lining this base plate up like that. There are 2 pins that go into the 2 holes, and it says it's a push fit. Yeah, definitely, no need to glue that. That is the Batphone. So, with the Batphone and the Bat bonnet, that is us for issue 1 of Build, the 1966 Batmobile from Fanhome. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Love that. So here you have your little Batphone. I love the little cord there as well. Just very nicely detailed. And, of course, we have the bonnet. So yeah, as per issue 1 tends to be, not a great deal to do, but you've got a big chunk of Batmobile. Now what's coming in stage 2? I can show you. We've got the first wheel, and we've got the antenna there as well. So that'll be coming just shortly. So yeah, really pleased with that. I can't wait to build more of this. It's something I'm really looking forward to. But from what I'm told, the way Fanhome deliver it is rather than one package a month, they send you 6 issues every 6 weeks. So it'll be a wee bit different. So there'll be a bit more of a space between issues with the Batmobile, so I might try and kind of eke them out a bit more. And you'll get to see my full collection of Joker shirts over the course of the build. But yeah, thanks as always for watching. Any feedback, comments, and criticisms, drop them down below. Do leave me a like, and do consider subscribing to see the Batmobile, also to see the U-96 U-boat from Hachette, the Titanic from Hachette, and the Lancaster bomber, also from Hachette Partworks. But yeah, again, thanks for watching, guys, and as always, peace out, everyone.